Hi, I'm Matthew Moscoviak, Associate Editor from CNET.com, and this is the Sony BDP-S300 Blu-ray player. As you can see, the design is understated, which is a little unusual for Sony, and you'll notice that some of the buttons are on top of the player, so you'll want to take note of that if you plan to stack other components on top of it. The BDP-S300 lacks some of the advanced surround sound decoding options, such as Dolby True HD. You'll have to look at other players such as the PlayStation 3 or the Panasonic Blu-ray player if you want those options. Around back, there's an HDMI output which will output Blu-ray movies and DVDs at 1080p. There are also analog 5.1 outputs if you don't want to use HDMI for audio, as well as your standard stereo analog outputs for those using stereo receivers. You'll also notice there's no Ethernet port on the back of this player, which is disappointing because it's a nice way to be able to upgrade the firmware, which is something that often needs to happen with the new high-def disc players. For performance, overall it was pretty good. We did notice a couple of very minor video issues in 1080p mode. It didn't do 1080i deinterlacing perfectly. One of our biggest problems with the players was that for some discs the load times were extremely long. In our opinion, having to wait over 3 minutes just to get the movie to start is unacceptable. There are other standalone players that do take a while, but definitely not that long, and the similarly priced PlayStation 3 does it much faster than this Sony BDP-S300. If you're stuck to the $500 price point and you really want a standalone Blu-ray player, the Sony will deliver. I'm Matthew Moscoviak, Associate Editor from CNET.com, and this is the Sony BDP-S300.